Restored Republic via a GCR, update as of August 18, 2026. Compiled August 118, 2026, 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time by Judy Byington, MSW, LCSW, therapist retired, journalist, author, 22 Faces, Inside the Extraordinary Life of Jenny Hill and Her 22 Multiple Personalities. Judy note, what we are witnessing is nothing short of a biblical transition from darkness into light as the global currency reset, GCR, and the quantum financial system, QFS, dismantle centuries of debt slavery and central banking corruption once and for all. On Thursday, August 13, 2026, President Donald Trump officially ushered in the golden era by introducing the QFS to the world, marking a monumental turning point in modern monetary history. Built on total transparency, divine equity, and unhackable security, this revolutionary digital framework restores economic sovereignty back to we the people. Unlike the crumbling fiat system run by deep state banking cartels, every single national currency in the QFS is backed 100% by gold, silver, and tangible assets. As insider Dr. Charlie Ward revealed, this massive shift traces back to 2016, when vast gold reserves were covertly repatriated to back the original U.S. Treasury, setting the stage to destroy the old debt-based model. The Alliance of Patriotic Nations, including BRICS, has successfully established a unified baseline where sovereign currencies trade at a 1-to-1 ratio. The current skyrocketing inflation, artificial supply chain collapses, and manipulated energy crises are merely the dying gasps of the cabal's outdated fiat regime reaching its natural, inevitable end. Internal memos confirm that the transition has entered an irreversible execution phase following the permanent destruction of legacy SWIFT clearance keys, completely severing humanity from central banking manipulation. Key financial hubs have already completed high-level settlements for institutional whales and bondholders, as reported by Bruce on The Big Call and Wolverine. For Tier 4B, the Internet Group, notification emails containing toll-free numbers and secure links to set exchange appointments at official redemption centers are imminent. Get ready, keep your faith strong, pray for our military, and prepare to usher in a bright new world of freedom and abundance. Specialized redemption centers are set up and fully operational across the globe to handle specific currencies such as the Iraqi dinar, Vietnamese dong, and Zimbabwean zim bonds. It is strongly advised to utilize these official redemption centers rather than traditional retail banks, as standard banking institutions lack the authorization, specialized rates, and custom QFS e-wallet setup capabilities required for this process. While mainstream financial outlets continue to label the quantum financial system and global currency reset as speculative, we the people recognize the undeniable shift toward true economic transparency, stability, and wealth restoration. The verified global transition to ISO 20022 compliance and asset-backed digital currencies proves that the old fiat structure is officially obsolete. Stay tuned to official intel channels, keep your faith grounded in truth, and remain prepared as the new financial architecture takes full effect. Disclaimer, please be advised that I report news as I find it, attempt to attribute authors, and assume no responsibility for content. Information cited in posts or social media articles may or may not be accurate. I provide this information solely for educational or entertainment purposes and not as fact. I encourage you to do your own research and draw your own conclusions about what is occurring in this great battle between good and evil. Judy note, on Thursday, August 13, 2026, President Trump officially introduced the quantum financial system, QFS, to the global stage, declaring, "I am thrilled to share this critical message regarding the future of our financial freedom and economic sovereignty. The world is entering a new era of financial innovation. Among these advancements is the quantum financial system, QFS, designed to be far more secure, transparent, and equitable for everyone." What led up to all of this? On Wednesday, August 12, 2026, just one day prior to President Trump's historic announcement, he signed an executive order declaring a nationwide lockdown across the United States to clear the path for the global financial transition, with implementation expected as early as Sunday, August 16th or Monday, August 17th, 2026. The genesis of the quantum financial system. They may laugh now, but they won't be laughing later, stated Dr. Charlie Ward, who back in 2016 personally overseen President Trump's presidential decree to retrieve 650 plane loads of gold from deep beneath the Vatican vaults and return it to its rightful owner, the United States Treasury. This historic recovery marked the official dawn of the quantum financial system and the massive transfer of we the people's wealth back to serving humanity worldwide. As Dr. Ward reflected, "I told you 3 years ago this was coming, and now it is finally here. Back when we first started our sunrise walks in southern Spain, I warned you that the elites would attempt to paralyze the global economy to force through their own centralized digital reset. But God's plan was always one step ahead. The rumored timeline and multi-step redemption procedure for Tier 4B, commonly defined in alternative financial circles as the Internet Group or individual foreign currency/bondholders tracking updates online, follow a specific framework set forth by commentators like Judy Byington, Bruce on the Big Call, and Wolverine.1. Rumored notification timeline. According to recent updates, the timeline for Tier 4B notifications is described as imminent and tightly coordinated alongside higher-tier financial settlements. The trigger window. Notifications are anticipated to begin immediately following the final settlement of institutional whales and Tier 3/4A bondholders. Shotgun start. The release of notifications is expected to occur simultaneously across major global nodes via a single synchronized signal, shotgun start. Notification duration. Once initial emails and web postings are dispatched, Tier 4B participants typically have a 10 to 12-day window to set appointments and redeem currencies at higher contractual rates before the general public, Tier 5, receives standard exchange rates. 2. Step-by-step redemption procedure. The process for Tier 4B participants following the release of notifications involves several distinct phases. Phase A, receiving the call/email notifications are distributed via direct email campaigns or secure links hosted on designated community tracking sites, such as DNR Recaps or the Big Call portal. These communications contain regional toll-free numbers or secure web portals mapped to the participant's zip code or location. Phase B, scheduling the appointment. Participants call the designated toll-free number or use the online scheduling portal to secure an appointment at a local official redemption center. Walk-in visits at traditional retail bank branches are strongly discouraged, as normal banks lack the specialized software, higher contract rates, or quantum financial system (QFS) ledger capabilities. Phase C, preparation and documentation. Prior to the appointment, participants are instructed to assemble the following items: identification, 2 forms of valid government-issued photo ID, for example, driver's license, passport, plus a recent utility bill to verify residency. Assets, physical currencies such as Iraqi dinar, Vietnamese dong, or Zimbabwean zim, organized by denomination, alongside gift letters if the assets were gifted. Humanitarian project summary, a concise 1 to 2 page outline detailing any planned community or global humanitarian projects, especially required for ZIM bondholders requesting higher contractual funding. Phase D, Redemption Center, session verification. Staff authenticate physical notes using electronic currency scanners. Rate negotiation. Special contract rates or default humanitarian rates are applied based on the currency type and project presentation. QFS wallet. Setup. Funds are transferred into secure gold/asset-backed QFS digital accounts/wallets, accompanied by specialized debit cards and non-disclosure agreements, NDAs. That is the current reality. For those who are just waking up, all of this is happening. This is no coincidence. This is a plan. They are destroying the world economy. Fuel prices are soaring. Food supply chains are being disrupted. Big corporations profit while small businesses are destroyed. Only this time, the global economy will not be saved by the cabal's debt-based fiat money, which has been used to control we the people ever since the Civil War. President Trump, the global military alliance, and the BRICS nations are now in the final stages of establishing gold/asset-backed currencies across 209 sovereign nations, all trading at a 1-to-1 ratio with one another. This historic shift reached a point of no return when, on Monday, July 20th, 2026, at 200 hours UTC, SWIFT protocol clearance keys were permanently overridden, legally and physically decoupling private central banking cartels from personal wealth management. According to an internal U.S. Treasury memo released that day, the transition to the gold/asset-backed quantum financial system (QFS) under ISO 20022 standards entered an irreversible execution phase. Behind the scenes, countless covert military operations have taken place across the globe to secure the infrastructure required to launch the QFS timeline of events. Monday, July 20th, 2026, 200 hours UTC. SWIFT protocol clearance keys permanently overridden, central banking cartels decoupled from personal asset management as the QFS ISO 20022 transition enters an irreversible phase. Friday, August 7th, 2026, 3:17 Greenwich Mean Time. The quantum financial system officially goes fully operational. Sunday, August 9th, 2026. President Trump launches the largest wealth transfer in human history as the legacy fiat monetary system begins its collapse in real time. Monday, August 10th, 2026. President Trump dissolves the Federal Reserve and the IRS while activating NESARA/GCR. Tier 4B, the Internet Group, protocols for the global currency reset are officially activated. Thursday, August 13th, 2026. Fox News reports that President Trump has signed the NESARA/GCR reset legislation. Tuesday, September 1st, 2026. The quantum financial system goes into complete worldwide synchronization. Redemption centers open to the general public as major legacy banks begin a silent shutdown and redirect all transactions through the unhackable QFS network. The Federal Reserve, IMF, and SWIFT suspend cross-border operations as asset-backed real-time payments take full effect.